Good morning students, so welcome back to your chemistry class. So today we are going to discuss about the symbols of elements. What it is? Symbols of element. What does mean by symbols of element? What do you mean by symbol, not elements? Symbol. The symbol is a brief representation of something, can be termed as a symbol, isn't it? So what do you mean by symbol of element? If not parking is how it is symbol like this way, isn't it? So that is a simple. So not parking, elaborately no need to write this. There is a P with a slash is there, which means that there is no parking area. The same way when you consider an element, the element can be very easily represented by means of a certain letters or two letters or three two letters, etc. And this is known as a symbol of elements. So earlier the Dalton has proposed a new symbol of elements, and for that hydrogen could be represented as a circle with a dot at the center, and carbon and circle, and which is shaded whole area. So these are the earlier symbols that we adopted to represent an element, but it is not at all good and it is not at all reliable, so it get discarded. So today the symbol of elements would be given by obeying the certain rules. Certain rules are there. Normally any decision making relating to chemistry would be given by an organization which is IUPAC, International Union Pure and Applied Chemistry is the union, International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry. All the decision based on this chemistry subject would be given by or would be taken by this IUPAC. So here also the symbol of element is also based on certain rules, and that rules would be given by this IUPAC, and this IUPAC rules are now we are going to discuss to understand the symbol of element. First rule given by the IUPAC is that first letter of its English name. That means when you consider an element, that element, their symbol is represented by taking the first letter of its English name. So let's check out. First one is what? First rule is what? First letter of its English name. 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 So first one is a hydrogen. First one is what it is? Hydrogen. So hydrogen, its English name is hydrogen itself. What is its first letter? H. First letter is H. Next one is oxygen. What is its first letter? O. So hydrogen H, oxygen O. Carbon. What is its first letter? C. What is its first letter? C. Okay, nitrogen. What is its first letter? N. Nitrogen, its first letter is N. And uranium. U. Uranium, U. Boron, B. Boron, B. So these are the examples of which comes under by taking the first letter of its English name. What are they? Hydrogen H, carbon C, uranium U, oxygen O, nitrogen N, boron B. So these are the examples, some examples of a symbol of certain elements, and they are adopted the first letter of its English name. Understood all of you? So that is the first rule. Then second rule is by taking the first and the second letter of its English name. What it is? First and the second letter of its English name. second letter of its English name. First and second letter of its English name. First and second letter of its English name. That means you know the English name, you take the first and second letter of its English name. So let's do the examples, then only you came to understand. The first one is barium. Barium. First is B, second is A. So what it's a symbol? BA. Okay, aluminium. Aluminium. What is it? First A, second L. So its symbol is AL. First is barium, BA. Second is aluminium, AL. And then bromine. Bromine. It's a BR. Cobalt. CO. Cobalt. CO. So I just write the 4 examples over here. In your textbook, table 3.1 is there. There are a lot of symbols will be there. I will given as note and will discuss. So just here make you understand how the symbols of elements would be taken. What are the rule behind? First rule is what it is? By taking the first letter of its English name. Second one is what it is? By taking the first and the second letter. Let's listen here. Barium, BA, aluminium, AL, bromine, BR, cobalt, C. Okay, it's line up. All you understand this one? Then third rule is by taking first and third letter of its English name. First and third letter of its English name. First and third letter. That means if you know the English name, you just pick out the first and the third letter of its English name. Examples: chlorine. Chlorine. First and third, that is Cl. First and third, that is Cl. Cl. Chlorine. Cl. First and third letter of its English name. Cl. Okay, then zinc, Z and N. First and third letter of its English name. Then magnesium. Magnesium. First letter is M, third letter is G. So M. Okay, so this is the way that we taken to represent the symbol of elements of different elements. Okay, so what is first? First letter. Second one is first and second. Third one is first and third. Then now I told you about the symbol of another element. Did you hear about sodium? Did you hear about sodium? Sodium. Sodium. So as per the rule that we discussed just a moment before, their symbol may, yes, first letter, isn't it? Then another chance is O. Then next chance is D. So this is the 3 rule that we discussed just a moment before. First letter, first and second, first and third letter. Okay. But actually the symbol of sodium is not SOSD. Its symbol is Na. Na. What it is? Na. How it gains as Na? There is no relationship with this name sodium. Here that means some of the elements would be when you consider based on these 3 rules, it may make some confusion about their symbol. So the scientists had preferred another rule. The rule is that by taking the Latin name of that particular element. So fourth rule is what it is? By considering the Latin name of the element. By considering the Latin name of the element. For sodium, its symbol is Na, which means what it's natrium, its Latin name. Natrium. Natrium, from there NaK. Then potassium. Kalium. From here they took K. Iron. Ferrum. from there Fe. So some of the elements: mercury, hydrogen, Hg, silver, argentum, Ag, gold, aurum, Au, argentum, Ag, first and third letter. Aurum, Au. Gold in the symbol is Au, gold. Gold symbol is Au. Silver symbol is Ag. So this is the topic today, that is the symbol of element. So it is very important, and in your textbook one table 3.1 is there. You have to by heart. It is a must for you, because after studying only you can perform well in your future classes. So it is a very important topic for you. So how to give the symbol for particular elements I have discussed, and hope you understood. Today itself you have to by heart it. Okay, so thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy, all of you. So study nicely and view your video classes and take down your notes.